best goddamn hip hop podcast out there. Everybody always tries to imitate, but nobody can ever duplicate what we do over here on the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast. With that being said, we're going to jump into the story with Cardi B today. Cardi B jumped on T.I.'s podcast expeditiously, and she tried to wiggle her way out of the Bill Cosby comparison. So I think I'm going to play this first on T.I., then we're going to play what she said originally.
Word.
But like all the Republicans, especially the big ones that be doing all these debates and have like a big platform, they was like, oh, Bernie is getting endorsed by a stripper that used to drug and rob men. And then even my own people like just try to say like, oh, Cardi, like you just this disgusting person because you used to drug and rob men. And it's like, I never put nothing on a guy's drink. Niggas be getting twisted in the club. So if you want to chill with me after the club, and you know, I'm not wasting time on your cock. I'm just wasting time on your clock, and you just chilling, and you go to sleep. Well, you just wasting my time. So I'm gonna go through your pockets and I'm gonna leave. But then you keep coming back, and you kept saying, "Damn, we ain't doing nothing. Can we chill tonight?" No. But if people use that against me, people actually call me a rapist because of that, and they try to compare that to the shit that Bill Cosby do. And it's like, that's why I just don't
listening to me. That's my advice. That is my.
All right, so y'all can catch the rest of the Expeditiously podcast with T.I. to hear the rest of that. But I just want to give it a little context before I let you go in on this, SamAnt. I'm going to play the video that's in question right now, where the title goes that, you know, she admits to using sex to drug and rob men. Here we go.
Nobody wanted to fucking help me, my nigga. Nobody. I had to go straight. I had to go, oh yeah, you wanna fuck me? Yeah. Let's go to this hotel. And I drop niggas up and I rob them. That's what I used to do. Nothing was motherfucking happening to me, my nigga. Nothing. So for a bitch to motherfucking say that I don't deserve shit, that's when I know that they fucking. Because they do not fucking know.
All right, that's enough cuss words there from Cardi B. Now, once again, you know, she addressed this on T.I.'s show. T.I. immediately, you know, started, you know, going in for, you know, looks like the rest of that there. But what are your thoughts on this? Did Cardi B do a good job of explaining what she meant and try to put it in context about what she did in her past life?
She played damage control to a situation that's out there and will never go away. So did she play damage control well? And the answer would have to be no, because she went out there and blatantly denied it and now gives ammo to people. I mean, we're not about to go ahead and blatantly do any disrespect, but we're going to keep it 100. Other people will have this kind of ammo to do things via media that are not going to be pro Cardi B and is going to make her even more frustrated by the end of this. But you got to own up to your own shit, Cardi. You got to hold yourself accountable. Now, in that rant that you just played, she's obviously emotional. She's upset about something, and she chose to get on her phone and vent in front of millions of people. Some of those millions, most of those millions are genuine fans who care. Some of those hundreds of thousands are out to get you, are out to look for a story, are out to look for a headline, and you give it to them. And then when you have conversations with political people, candidates for presidency during election years, yeah, you damn right. They're going to use it as ammo. They use everything as ammo. This dude's running for president. This woman's running for president. They're going to use anything they possibly can to get at you. So whether you said that, whether you happen to be an ex-stripper, you got to be ready for it all when you put yourself out there. Now, mistake that you made was getting on your phone and feeling as though you needed to be justified to give anybody your business. I don't care what they're saying about you. And I think T.I. was about to go there, but it's like, yo, you're at a point right now where you got your husband, you got your kid, you got success. Who gives a fuck about that?
But T.I. also laughed when she was explaining herself.
Oh, yeah.
People laugh for a number of reasons. I think he was like, damn, she fucked up a little bit, you know, explaining this. But before I go in on this, SamAnt, I want to put you on a spot with this question. Mm-hmm. Is what Cardi B admitted to on that video comparable to what Bill Cosby was accused of?
Is it comparable?
Because that's what people are saying. Like, what's the difference between Cardi B and Bill Cosby at this point.
So Bill Cosby is in jail right now because he gave Quaaludes to women. He put it in their drink, them doing it unknowingly, and then had sex with them afterward. That's what he's in jail for. That's what he's doing 10 years for, 50 years after, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cardi B said she used to drug men, and
she did clarify and said that, you know, she didn't put nothing in their drink, but she did say she used to drug them. So, whatever, you know, take it how you want to take it.
Yeah, if you take away the names and you just put the two same situations on the table for anybody to look at, they're the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, I'm not sitting here saying that she deserves jail time. I didn't think that Bill Cosby deserved jail time. Do I think anybody deserves to be drugged? No.
What if accusers started coming out and say, look, Cardi B did this to me. I want justice. I was one of those guys that was in the club and that was chilling. You know what I mean? And, you know, she took advantage of me.
I'm not giving Cardi B any slack right now. I'm not. But I'm going to treat this just like I treated Bill Cosby. Why come out now? Why are you doing this now? If something was done to you bad before in the past, why didn't you say anything now? I feel like you may be trying to money grab. Now, is she innocent or guilty? Based off of what she said,
yeah,
she's guilty.
Guilty, yeah.
Okay, you can try to clarify it all you want, this or that. You said it, you're guilty. But can we bring evidence in? Can we make substantially, can we prove it substantially that she did these crimes? I don't think you can. So I don't want to hear anything from accusers now. Not now, in my opinion.
Let me just play this one more time.
Oh, shit.
Like all the Republicans, especially the big ones that be doing all these debates and have like a big platform, they was like, oh, Bernie is getting endorsed by a stripper they used to drug and rob men. And then even my own people like just try to say like, oh, Cardi, like you just this disgusting person because you used to drug and rob men. And it's like, I never put nothing on a guy's drink. Niggas be getting twisted in the club. So if you want to chill with me after the club, and you know, I'm not wasting time on your cock. I'm just wasting time on your clock, and you just chilling, and you go to sleep. Well, you just wasting my time, so I'm gonna go through your pockets and I'm gonna leave. But then you keep coming back, and you kept saying, "Damn, we ain't doing nothing. Can we chill tonight?" No. But and people use that against me. People actually call me a rapist because of that, and they try to compare that to the shit that Bill Cosby do. And it's like, that's why I just don't.
Why didn't she say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say what I said before. I was emotional. I was going through it. I was taken out of context. What I meant to say was, she ain't say that. It's like almost she wants to forget about what she said. And you can't forget about what you said. Because it makes you look crazy.
Because even if you took away the drugging part, you still robbed them. You admitted that you took advantage of somebody that was incapacitated, that couldn't move, that was drugged or whatever, and you went in their pockets and you robbed them, and you took their shit. Now, man, we know the lifestyle, how that goes, you know, in that world. But it's just like, usually people like that, you know what I mean, don't change, man. Like, that's some grimy ass shit to do. And, you know, a lot of people, it's a lot of women out there like that, obviously, but, you know, things can happen to people like that. But here's what I'll say about this, Sam, man. I would say that she needs to stay off the microphone. She's not that articulate. I'm not taking anything away from her to be able to explain the situation the right way. You made a great point. Probably the best point here today is that, and it's come back. If you're trying to really play damage control and you're really genuinely sorry about what you did, it was a mistake, you was younger, then say, you know what? That was bad, but you're trying to wiggle your way out of it and say, well, oh, you know, they were trying to call me a rapist. And then T.I. laughed and said, well, oh, shit, well, I can see why. I bet he was thinking that in his head, but then he said, the defense is, oh, don't forget about what they say. The thing is, you know, you admitted to drugging them. It just is what it is. It's your words. People are going to hold this against you, especially like you say in the political arena. So, I mean, you got to take it on the chin. And Cardi, stay off social media. Stay off the microphone. This clearly ain't your thing. Almost comparable to Jay-Z trying to articulate himself. Anything outside of rap. He totally effed up when you went in front of the NFL committee that time when he was trying to explain him in a halftime show. Totally like dropped the ball. Everybody is not the best, you know, speaker and articulate themselves. Some people are better writing and different things like that. Yeah, I have to agree with you, Sam, man. I don't really see too much of a difference from what Bill Cosby did and what she's accused or what she said out of her mouth that she used to do being a stripper.
And accountability is very hard pill to swallow. And for you, I mean, your popularity won't go anywhere if you just stayed off the radar for a little bit. We say this all the time. I see this on a lower level, and it's even sadder. People selling their soul for social media. And I'm not saying that's what you did, but for you to have to feel justified or to feel a need to put yourself in front of this camera, to voice your opinion in front of millions of people. And with all due respect, I know you get 1,000 million trillion comments a day, way more than we do. And it's nonstop. So I get the wanting to react, but you got to be on a higher pedestal than that and understand that, listen, maybe, okay, let's turn the phone off and let's not read anything. I know I'm real, but let me just not be real today and be Cardi, the businesswoman, and take care of business, because this shit is going to move me a different way. I learned early in the game. Thanks, Cardi. I ain't built for these comments and shit. So I don't read them.
Could be human beings. And,
you know what I mean?
People say affect you no matter what you say, no matter how much you say your tough exteriors. Now, some people could deal with it better than others, but it's just like, again, 10, 20,000 comments a day, people saying all this, it bothers you. But, you just got to be better in articulating yourself. I don't think she did anything for the situation to make it better there, but she did respond. And like T.I. said, just move on and just don't care what people say at this point.
Period.
Definitely. But that's a clip there from T.I.'s Expeditiously podcast. Make sure y'all go check that out if you didn't already. Check that podcast out. We definitely appreciate, the audio there. But
well,
yeah, man.
Shit, 16 million people apparently watching that motherfucker #1 podcast. They doing
16 million?
Yeah, no, ain't no free plugs here. Won't y'all give us a plug? Yeah, they getting numbers. Dang. Some great promotion. They got billboards and shit.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm going to get some.
No doubt. Yeah. So, go check that full interview out. I think I'll probably check it out to see what else was said in that interview at some point. But yeah, man, you're tuned into the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast, episode 269, with your host, SamAnt, and old guy sitting over here on the microphone, SamAnt.